Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome to the video 8th of the LWC series. In the last video, we have understand how we can do the communication from parent to child, where the parent is having a communication with the child just like a boss. So isn't the communication two-way street? Yes, it is two-way street. So in order to balance the communication between parent to child, there is another communication named as child to parent communication, where we will be using a custom events in order to do the communication. So we have already discussed that child can send a custom event but cannot make action like a parent. So what that means? So if I talk about child to parent communication, it is just like a child is raising a hand and telling the parent that Papa, here the data is, you can access that data. But he can't take an action on the father. Similarly, here we will be understanding how we can dispatch the event so that the father can listen to that event. Second is, if the details are coming, where the parent can access the details, that is we will be understanding event.detail, that is accessing of event.detail. And third part, how we can dispatch the event. So let's see how we will be doing it. So in order to understand parent to child, child to parent communication, let's start with a small demo where we will be just making a hit of event that is with our name, that is Salesforce by Sachdeva. Salesforce by Sachdeva. So let's go on to the parent on the child component. So I will be using the same component. I have deleted everything. So let's go here. So what I will be doing, I will be making lightning button on click, handle click, and label is equal to click me, and after doing click me, I will be adding variant equal to brand. So once we are done with this, we will be saving. So we will be saving handle click in curly braces so that it can become the method and it can become a function while going on the JS file. So once we are done with this, we will be copying this handle event, and we will be just closing everything for now, and we will just be landing on here. So what I will be doing, I will be writing handle click method. So let's start with creation of the custom event here. So I have just called the handle click method, and here we will be taking constant evt is equal to new custom event. So I will not be passing detail for now, just because we need to hit the event at that side, but the syntax is this one. So instead of this, I will be creating Salesforce by Sachdeva event name. So you can Sachdeva 1. Let's make the event as Sachdeva 1. You can name event with any name you want. Okay, but don't add on click on keyword before the event, because you will be making this event on while adding it on the HTML. So once we are done with this, second step, that is we need to dispatch the event as soon as we click it. So I hope everyone is clear with this. So once we deploy this, so our child component has been deployed. So now let's move to the parent component. We will be copying this and after doing the copying, so what we will be doing on the parent component, I will be calling the event here, that is c-child component, and let's close this out. And how we can call the event, that is on Sachdeva 1. This is the event name that I will be using, and from here you can call a custom event that you want. So let's take handle demo, and here what I will be taking, I will be taking one more paragraph. Let's take paragraph, that is parent message, Once we have taken the parent message here, so let's give it blank. Let's save this out. So let's copy this parent message, and here what we will be going, parent message is equal to first of all blank. And once we are done with this, next here the method name that we were calling here is handle demo. So let's copy the handle demo here and let's paste it here, handle demo, and here we will be giving this dot parent message is equal to you are awesome. We will not pass Sachdeva 1 here, so this dot parent message is equal to hello call came from parent, from child. So let's save this out, and now let's deploy this out. Once we deployed this, after deploying, we will be seeing our LWC component on our demo on our Salesforce screen. So let's open this. Once it is open, we will be just landing onto Sales app because we have landed the same. So on here you will be seeing the click messages coming on the, so hello, I am in the child component. So now you are able to see the parent block, child block. As soon as you click me here, hello call came from child. So now we have understand how to pass the event from child to parent. Now it is a time to go one step forward and send the details or send the parameters so that we can share the parameter with the parent once the data has been shared from the child. So what we will be going on to parent event on the child component, and from child component let's create one lightning input which will pass a message. So what I will be doing, I will be just creating lightning hyphen input value is equal to message. So not parent message, let's make it message only. So let's delete the other part. So what I will be doing, message, so it message that need to be shared to parent, message that needs to be shared to parent. So once we are done with this, we will be just passing this out, and let's save this out. Our HTML part is done. So now what we will be doing, or just we will be doing on change method so that the value get passed in the parameters. So on change is equal to, so let's make the on change equal to handle change. Once we are done with the handle change, so let's copy this handle change, and if I go here before handle change, so what I will be passing, that is handle change. Let's paste the method that is handle change, and here what I will be doing, this dot message is equal to event dot target dot value. So I hope you must be thinking why Trishu is passing the message here. So let's call the message here because we will be passing the same message in the parent component as well. So let's save this out. So once we are done with the saving, so here what we will be doing, we will be just adding comma, and here detail is equal to this dot message. By this method I will be passing my message in the parameter of the on the Sasiva one event. So that's it. So let's save this out. So now we have deployed this component, and in the detail the message is getting passed, that is getting changed here. So as soon as we click handle click, that message will be cached there. So what we will be doing, we will be just landing onto parent. So let's go on to the parent component, and on the parent component I will be just creating a parent message here that has already been created. So what we will be doing on handle demo, we will be just passing an event. So what I will be passing, so instead of the static code that we were writing, we will be passing event dot detail. So let's save this out, and we have just made these changes. The message that you will be typing there in the input field of child will get rendered here once you deploy this. So let's deploy this component. So once the deployment is done, so we will be just minimizing this, and let's see if we are able to see the data there. So here our input field hasn't come. So let's refresh this again. So why it is not coming? Hasn't our child component deployed? I think we missed something. So let's see on our Visual Studio Code what has been missed. So if I go on to my child component, so where is my child component? Yes, this is my child component. So here I have taken lightning input, message value equal to message, label is equal to, and on change, oh, I have added this arrow. So, and here also this is double inverted comma. So let's delete this out and let's deploy the component again, so that we don't face the same issue that we were having earlier. So this has been successfully deployed. So now let's check over HTML over this part. Now I think over lightning input should come. Yes, lightning input is coming. So what we will be doing, we will be just typing here hello Salesforce by Sachdeva, have a nice day. Let's click detail. So you are saying the same event has been passed here. So if you want to pass some parameter as well, since we haven't passed any parameter here, you can pass the same as well. So what you need to do, you need to take an object further, and let's close this. Let's take that is namer colon this. So if you take like this and if you deploy this out, just you need to copy this namer and paste the namer in the parent component JS as dot namer. Since if you want to pass multiple parameters, namer number 1, namer 2, so by doing this you will be able to pass that. So let's deploy this out. So same thing will be happening, no change will happen, but on the backend we are getting in detail one another object, that is namer, which will give me the detail. So if you refresh here and if I go here and if I click Sachdeva 2, so I will be getting same message here, that is Sachdeva 2. There is no change in the functionality, just we have added one object here. So now we have understood the functionality. Now let's understand what is bubbling of data. Let's take an example. You are working with 3 to 4 components that are deep down in. So let's take an example. You have a grandparent, then parent, then child, and you are sending a message for the child. And similarly, you are passing a message for parent as well as grandparent. So what will be the order? Is it up to down or down to up? So we can do the same using a bubble property. So if you add bubbles equal to true in the custom event, then you will be able to achieve the bubbling as well. So let's take an example for the same. So what I will be doing, I will be opening my Visual Studio Code, and what I will be doing after going on the child component, I will be just, after writing detail, next thing that I will be doing here is, after detail I will be just adding my comma here, and here I will be adding bubbles colon true. So bubbles colon true and comma composed colon true. Once we have passed this parameter, I think we are making some mistake. So this also need to be added in the object. So let's add this and let's close this curly brace here, because this will be in the same object that we are passing the detail. So as you deploy this out, so this will be my syntax so that the bubbling can be achieved, that is composed equal to true, bubble equal to true. So now I can show any change in my component that we were saying. Let's take an example. If I refresh this out, because there is no chaining right now, we have just one component. So let's add 31. So as soon as I click here, you will be seeing 31 as it is, but we have achieved the bubbling effect here. Now we will be understanding what are the best practice in order to use the custom events. First of all, let's keep the custom event name in the small letters, in the lowercase. So you might be seeing here that here as well, we have taken the event in the lowercase. I haven't make any word in the capital letter. Second thing is, you should always use bubble equal to true, that functionality, if we are dealing with the multiple records. So since we are not dealing with the multi-level, so we will not be increasing the detail, the bandwidth for this event. And third thing is, you should always pass a payload, that is data or the parameters, in the detail parameter. Don't play around with the event other than detail, because if you play around, so there will be multiple complexity that event can cause. So always pass the data or payload in the detail. So this complete our video number 8. So we have understood how the child can communicate with the parent using a custom event. In the next video, we will be starting with the lifecycle hooks, where we will be understanding constructor, connected callback and rendered callback, how they are interrelated with each other. Also, if you like my content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for more such notifications that are coming forward. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Have a nice day.